One of the things I'm involved with is a parent support charity, and we often get asked for baby monitors, so I thought it would be nice to get one to donate, because we're quite short on stock of them at the moment, and I know it'll come back and be used by many different families, so quite a good investment for the future. This particular one's called a Dragon Touch, and it comes nicely packed in a little box. And you get a little welcome card, and you also get a quick start guide to tell you how to use it. The type looks a reasonable size, so I'll read this in a minute. Let's get the actual devices out and look at them. This is the camera, which
This is the temperature sensor on the camera, and that's its little aerial. It does tilt up and down a little bit, but to really get a full up and down tilt, you'll need to use the base that's supplied with it. There's a screw in the bottom for the base, and there is the base for the camera, and here is the monitor unit. There's an aerial that folds out and a stand that folds out, and on the back there's also a cover for the batteries. There's just a built-in rechargeable battery, so that's quite a convenient feature. You can probably change it if you ever needed to, but it's soldered in, so you'd have a bit of a problem.
And you get a couple of charger leads. So where do you plug it into this one? Right, so there's a to micro B USB port on this one, and on this one there's an A to micro B USB port. So they're both A to micro B leads, and they come with their own plug, but of course you can use any USB A to micro B lead. 5 volt 1 milliamp, so that will conform to most USB.
So this is the base that they provide for you to use with the camera, and you see it's supplied with screws and plugs, and that's the top bit that you've got to screw the camera onto. So there's the screw hole in the bottom of the camera for you to use with the mounting thing. I've just got to get the bit at the top there put on straight, so I'll just do that.
And it will just about stand up straight upright, but as soon as you tip it over, I think it's going to start to be a bit of a problem. You can only tip it one way, of course. Yeah, so to really get the full benefit of being able to adjust this thing, you are going to need to screw it to something. You could screw it to a heavy piece of wood or something, so you could put it on top of a cupboard rather than screwing it to the wall. They provide you with some screws which are about 1 inch long, but you could use slightly shorter screws if you wanted to screw it to a wooden plank that was a bit thinner. And they also provide you with some plugs for screwing it to the wall. You get 4 screws and you only need 3, so they're taking a very sensible precaution of supplying you with a spare screw and a spare plug in case you lose them during the process of installation.
So just a quick test before I put it into action. The camera is looking at my PC screen, and here is what you can see on the monitor. So I think that shows that it's all working rather nicely.